Hello guys, welcome to another video of solving previous year questions. In this video, I'll help you out in solving the previous year questions. So these type of questions might appear in your examination, or the pattern that is followed in these questions. The only thing is that the sentences will differ, but the form will almost be the same. So let's see the first question. Choose the word opposite in the meaning to the given word. So the word over here is monotonous. Okay, you have to choose the opposite of monotonous, and to choose the opposite of any word, it's very crucial to know the meaning of that word. If you are unable to understand the meaning, it will be very difficult for you to mark the opposite of that word. So basically monotonous means boring. Okay, I told you to read the dictionaries and a lot of word meanings so that you get familiar with the vocabulary section. Monotonous means that boring thing. Okay, so we have to choose the opposite of boring. Okay, disastrous, no, disastrous cannot be the opposite of boring or monotonous. Terrifying, not at all. Terrible is also not going to be. Interesting, yes, something which is boring and the opposite is interesting. Okay, so the correct answer will be interesting. Let's see the question number 2. China is a big country in area. It is bigger than any other country dash Russia. So the sentence is telling you that China is a big country and it is bigger than any other country dash Russia. Russia is written at side portion. That means they are somewhere saying that it is bigger in terms of all the country, but not Russia. Okay, they are excluding Russia. Okay, so you have to see the meaning of all the options. The first is accept, means you're accepting something. So definitely this is not going to be your answer. Expect means what? Expect means when you are you're predicting something, you're expecting something to happen. So China is a big country, it is bigger than any other country. Expect Russia, it's not going to be a correct answer. Access, again, access means a way that you provide. Except means besides or excluding, and that is what the statement means, to say that China is a big country, it's bigger than any other country, but not Russia, except Russia or excluding Russia. So this is going to be your correct answer to be filled here. Question number 3. Choose an alternative for the underlined word in the sentence. The question is, I prefer to ride than to walk. Okay, but students, there is a rule that with prefer you always use the term, you do not use a comparative degree then. Okay, then is not going to come. So see the option: riding to walking, ride to walk, riding then walking, then will not come. As I told you, this is not going to be an option. No improvement means there is no error, but there is an error, so this is not going to be your correct option. Now you have to choose between riding to walking and ride to walk. The correct answer that often goes with prefer, and if you're talking about the verb or action, they are used in the continuous tense, and this is going to be a correct answer. I prefer riding to walking. So to is always used when you talk about prefer. The sentence can differ in your exam. They can give you I prefer tea than coffee. So the answer will be I prefer tea to coffee. Okay, so you have to remember that whenever you use the this prefer word, with that prefer word you don't use a comparative degree like then and all, you always use it as infinitive to. Question number 4. A person who is always hopeful and looks at the brighter side of things, you have to tell the one word substitution. What do we call a person who is always hopeful, who is always looking at the brighter side of things? Florist. Do you know who are florists? The one who sells a flower. But florists are not always hopeful. They're not looking at the brighter side. Not an option. Just exclude it. Then artist is the one who draws and paintings and everything. So again, not going to be the option. Here the confusion comes between optimistic and pessimistic. When you look into the meaning of these two words, optimistic means the person who is positive, the one who is hopeful, and pessimistic means the one who is negative, the one who is looking on the darker side of things, who is very hopeless always. The correct answer will be optimistic. Question number 5. Choose which of the following is spelled correct. The word is planning, and you have to choose the correct spelling. The correct spelling of planning, you can easily identify. It's very easy. This is the correct spelling of planning. They can give you any other word and some correct and some, like one correct and some incorrect spellings. You have to choose the correct one. Last but not the least, for today's practice, the principal has given his dash to the match. So principal has given something to the match. What they have given? Accept, refuse, accent, and assent. One very easy and one very quick hint to identify the correct option over here is to see what will be filled in the blank. Will it be a verb? Will it be a noun or an adjective? What exactly? Basically, principal has given something. So students, just run your mind. Given something means definitely it will be a noun. It won't be a verb. Here all are the verbs: accept, refuse, accent. But accent means what exactly? Accent means the way you talk. Okay. Again, it's something, not a noun. But this assent is a noun. Assent is a permission. The principal has given his what? He has given his permission. So your correct answer will be assent.